The 2024-2025 school year is here, and at the University of Olivet, you know that it's here thanks to this certain event that takes place every year. An event that can go from this to this. I'm talking about a new annual event that started last year, and on Thursday, August 22nd, from 5 to 8 p.m., the UO community gathered once again in the square to experience Comet Fest. Now, whether you've been to Comet Fest or you're hearing about this event for the first time, you're probably asking yourself, well, why was this event created in the first place? Well, I asked that exact question to the event's creator and host, Joshua Gillespie, and he made it crystal clear.
So when I was hired to be the associate dean, I was trying to think of what else I could do to bring some vibrancy to the campus. And so I had a number of student groups who were looking to be more involved, and I said, okay, what could we do to create something that had not been done before? And so Comet Fest was created. So I do some different events in Lansing, and so I took a piece of what I did in Lansing, I took a piece of what I did in Jackson, and we brought it together.
He also explained what made this event so exciting.
Because it's so much to do. I mean, you have everything from petting an alligator, holding a tarantula, to rock climbing, to a mechanical bull, to cornhole, to basketball, to food that you normally wouldn't get, like fried Oreos, Dan the Ice Cream Man, funnel cake, cheesecake, pound cake, all from small businesses. And then cotton candy, popcorn, it's just fun stuff. And what makes it awesome is it brings students together in one space that may not always be together in one space like this, just to have fun.
And he wasn't kidding either. Comet Fest really had everything. And that also includes the many organizations and Greek houses that are only exclusive to UO. Everyone was there.
The relay race, the Jerome, Shells, Twister, caricatures, deer hunt, the golf challenge, cornhole.
However, I came to Comet Fest with some questions for my fellow students and community members. So I sat down at WOCR's table, and luckily for me, and especially for you, I did get some answers. The first question I had was why people were here. What would compel them to come to such an event like this? Some people were representing their organization or Greek house. Here's Cole Lepler.
I'm here at Comet Fest to represent Kappa Sigma Alpha, my Greek fraternity.
Other people had several reasons, like Luke Pogo Stoneman.
I'm here because I'm trying to support the school, I'm trying to support the student organizations, and it's my last year, so I'm just trying to enjoy it while it's here.
There were even UO, or OC alums, that had their reasons for coming back and enjoying an event that wasn't around when they were a student, at least in the form of Comet Fest. Dr. Laura Clifford Podolsky shares her reasons.
So my daughter is thinking about coming here 2 years from now, and I thought this would be a great event for her to get to know people and see what Olivet is all about. And I love, we used to do the stand-up hug circle. I don't know if they still have that in Welcome Week, but that was one of my favorite events every year. So I thought this is probably a replacement for that, and I would drag her down to see campus with one of her friends.
So we've heard a bit about why people were there, but what were some of their favorites? Once again, the answers I got differed. Some answers, like the one from Lindsay Bohunski, were rather short.
The food!
While others were longer. Here's Elizabeth Trueblood, assistant professor of writing at UO.
I love seeing all parts of the campus community come together. You got your students are here, you've got your staff are here, you've got your faculty are here, you got everybody representing organizations on campus that they care about, you get everybody participating in activities that we don't, you don't get to, when is there a mechanical bull on campus except for at Comet Fest, right? It's good vibes, it's good energy, and it's everybody coming together.
As the mayor of Olivet, Laura Barlin Maas expanded on what this meant for local businesses and the city as a whole. However, as a professor and a UO alum, she also touched on what this meant for the students as well.
I think it's actually very important to all three because we've got business people here so that they can make some connections. They were talking to me about it. And obviously for students it's very important, and there are some faculty walking around too, so that they can connect and do some fun things together and it helps you know each other in a different way. And I think for the city, it's also a good event because Joshua came to our city council meeting to talk about it so that the city knew what was going on. Our police chief's here, not because he thinks things are going to get out of hand, but he just wants to be here. And I think that that's good. It's good for the city people to see something happening. And that's nice. And they're also welcome to come through. And Joshua wants them to bring their kids or whatever.
I also had the pleasure of interviewing UO's president, Dr. Stephen Corey. After asking him how the dunk tank was,
Refreshing. It was great. We had a good time. Lots of dunking.
I then asked him about the importance of this kind of event. Here's what he said.
I think it's tremendously important to build community, to have a great time, for people to meet new people early in the year. I'm confident there'll be a lot of friendships that'll be formed, not just for this year, but for a lifetime out of events like this. So it's really fantastic, and I want to say to everybody who's involved in putting it together, in 14 years, this is one of the most active, most well-attended events I've seen.
And as the time approached 8 p.m., the students, staff, and community members had had their fun for the day, as they would have to finish out the first week of school that Friday. Although this advice from Joshua Gillespie was geared towards first-year students, I think it speaks for everyone that is going through this thing called college.
So what I would say to first-year students is this. Always remember that parties will be there. You want to come here, first 6 weeks, lock in, find your classes, ask for help, make sure your professor knows who you are, get involved, meet new people, because that will help you sustain. So my message to freshmen is be balanced. Have fun, lock in the classroom, but know when to cut it off to be serious about them academics, because if you're not serious about the academics, you won't be here long. And so my message is get involved and lock in.
Have fun, lock in. That is the UO experience. That is the college experience. And thanks to Comet Fest, fun was certainly had. For WOCR, I'm Jack Webb.